WWE is known for its scripted drama and larger-than-life characters, but sometimes even the best laid plans can go awry. In this video, we're going to take a look at 10 moments where WWE accidentally exposed some of their biggest secrets on live TV. WWE is a well-oiled machine when it comes to putting on a show. There are times when things don't go according to plan. From unexpected injuries to on-air flubs, these moments left fans shocked and wondered what was really happening behind the curtain. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at 10 times WWE accidentally exposed their major secrets in live TV. Number 10. The hand under the ring. Fans enjoyed watching Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre's Hell in a Cell match, but the match itself was the main topic of conversation following the game. It was a terrible error that spectators ought to have never been permitted to witness. There's a crash pad there to cushion McIntyre's fall when he was choked and slammed to the outside of the ring through a table. This was made clear when a mysterious person's hand protruded beneath the ring to remove any evidence, which drew harsh criticism from fans. The best course of action would have been to keep them off camera if WWE was going to use a crew member to conceal the evidence. It was a terrible error that hurt the match's reputation. Number 9. Tucker script. It goes without saying that most WWE promos are written. Fans saw a significant mistake in 2020 though, and Vince McMahon undoubtedly got into a quick backstage altercation as a result. The Miz won the Money in the Bank briefcase by defeating Otis on the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. In this match, Tucker made a notable heel turn against his best friend, breaking up the Heavy Machinery tag team. After that, John Morrison and Miz would conduct a backstage interview before Tucker abruptly interrupted them. When Tucker realized he was holding a promo script, he hilariously threw it to the side in hopes that no one would notice. Following the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, Tucker was significantly pushed down the card, and he even finished his WWE career competing in the 24/7 title division before being released in 2021. Number 8. Kevin Patrick crouching down. WWE owner Vince McMahon has always aimed to give the wrestlers a mythical quality. This is frequently accomplished through clever camera work, but in 2021, WWE's camera ploys were severely exposed. The camera would pan back during a backstage interview between Austin Theory and The Mysterious to show interviewer Kevin Patrick squatting. It is clear that this was done to make Patrick appear much smaller than he actually was and to exaggerate the size of other wrestlers in the scene. Fans were quick to point out how ridiculously out of date McMahon's views on wrestling are after his segment went viral on social media. It was further proof that McMahon was out of touch with what the contemporary WWE fan cared about because no one is concerned about the size of wrestlers today. Number 7. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre casually have a chat. For the most part, the 2023 Men's Royal Rumble was well executed, but the camera work was criticized during the actual match. The fact that WWE was able to photograph Sheamus and Drew McIntyre taking a break in the ring drew particular criticism. However, it was obvious that they were having a full-fledged conversation as they rested. The two former WWE champions probably believe that they weren't in shot several times during the actual match because this repeatedly occurred. Number 6. Eve Torres casually trolled into the ambulance. Because it damaged Zack Ryder's reputation in WWE, the Cena and Kane rivalry drew criticism. It should have been the catalyst for a major push that Ryder was part of a storyline involving two legendary WWE wrestlers, but it was a complete failure. In addition to Ryder's original character's demise, the rivalry is infamous for one of the worst production blunders in Raw history. Cena was interrupted during a backstage interview on the Raw episode airing on February 14, 2012, by Eve Torres yelling. Eve Torres was casually entering the ambulance's back when the camera cut to the commotion, and Kane was standing obviously at the door of the vehicle. Even worse, when it was time for the segment to go live, a member of the production team's script was in shot. WWE quickly corrected the error in the segment during show replays, and a segment with the mistake completely removed was uploaded to YouTube. Number 5. Vince McMahon's direct memo. Known for emphasizing character development, a talking smack gave actors the freedom to let loose and cut mostly unscripted promos for their ongoing storylines. Unfortunately, in 2020, it became public knowledge that McMahon was still heavily influenced what talent was saying. Paul Heyman's unintentional display of a memo to the camera is to be thanked. Heyman appeared on the program and displayed a sheet of paper with the words, "Identify all consequences if Roman loses per Vince," written on it. Heyman most likely received a scolding from McMahon after that particular episode of Talking Smack was over the air, because it shouldn't have ever been caught on camera. Number 4. A breather. In WWE, it's customary for wrestlers to slow down the action during commercial breaks. This is because the majority of action ought to be visible to TV viewers. However, WWE made the decision to alter the way that Raw and SmackDown are produced during the pandemic. When WWE was broadcast at the Performance Center, it was permitted for the wrestlers to completely stop competing during commercial breaks. The lack of spectators meant the wrestlers had no reason to waste their energy, which actually made a lot of sense. But the problem was that Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross were competing against Sasha Banks and Bayley at the time, and this was caught on camera, about to be broadcast in a few international markets. This leaked footage quickly went viral after turning up on social media. Number 3. The Blood Capsule. Since the summer of 2008, when WWE changed to a PG-rated product, blood has been strictly forbidden except on very rare occasions. On one of these occasions, WWE chose to emphasize a small group of wrestlers between Roman Reigns and Triple H on the road to WrestleMania 32 in 2016. It's interesting to note that the blood on display wouldn't come from a traditional razor cut, but rather from a blood capsule that commentator Byron Saxton discreetly handed to Reigns. Saxton would then pass Reigns the capsule after Triple H had smacked Reigns' head against the announce table. This was a good idea, but WWE made the mistake of filming Saxton handing Reigns the capsule while it was clearly in view, making it clear what was happening. Arranging to have the capsule kept in his pocket might have been a wiser course of action. WWE would have been able to avoid putting it on camera because this would have been much less covert. Number 2. Michael Cole reads from a script. Michael Cole frequently receives criticism, one of which is that he sounds scripted. Cole was forced to say certain lines, which made the majority of his commentary sound very unnatural, especially when Vince McMahon was overseeing the WWE commentary team. Cole was literally seen reading a piece of paper during one of the most memorable moments of the show, which served as a reminder of how heavily WWE scripts its cult commentary in front of the entire world at WrestleMania 32. Cole was caught on camera reading a script when Shane McMahon famously leaped from the top of the Hell in a Cell building. Fans severely criticized this moment because it diminished the authenticity of what ought to have been an iconic moment. Despite the fact that WWE were rightfully criticized for this, Cole's recent work for WWE under Triple H has received high praise. Now that Cole has gotten more comfortable, it is clear how much he loves and is passionate about pro wrestling. Number 1. The Undertaker starts digging. A stacked card for our 2003 Survivor Series event included Team Austin vs. Team Bischoff and Team Angle vs. Team Lesnar. The Undertaker vs. Vince match that was buried alive was arguably the most intriguing match on the program. The Undertaker was scheduled to leave television after this match, and the beloved biker character would then be retired. When Kane entered the picture, the match's main focus, The Undertaker destroying McMahon, took a sharp turn. Kane helped McMahon win the fight and buried The Undertaker alive. As a result, the WWE production team failed to perform their duty of keeping the buried match's secrets. It was difficult to ignore the fact that viewers could see the dead man using a shovel in his grave towards the end of the game, most likely doing so to open a trap door. He could have done this to get to a safe area. When the camera next pans to the grave, the shovel had mysteriously vanished while The Undertaker was selling. It was therefore unclear when Taker should make his escape because the entrance to the trapdoor was now completely open. From revealing unscripted injuries to accidentally exposing the outcomes of matches, these 10 moments showcase just how unpredictable live TV can be. While WWE is known for its carefully crafted storylines and larger-than-life characters, it's clear that even the best laid plans can sometimes fall apart. These moments give fans a rare glimpse into the inner workings of the company, and left us wondering what other secrets WWE might be hiding. Thank you for watching our video on 10 moments where WWE accidentally exposed their major secrets on live TV. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And don't forget to leave a like below telling us which moment you found the most shocking. Until next time, keep watching and keep wondering what other secrets WWE might reveal on live TV.